Yeah, see, my fucking video just got cut off. Right? It's like them asking you how do we heal from our childhood trauma? And there's no one answer for that, right? Everyone's journey is different. There's no one answer. Right? So it's like whatever they want to ask you about this, there's no there I don't know. I just you can't explain it to them. All right, let me get a card. Sorry. I have to use this deck. I keep seeing rebirth on the bottom of the deck. So you've definitely gone through some sort of rebirth. It's like you are brand new, but you're still the same. Okay? But I don't really see it. It's like ignited. There's something about ignited. Like so it's like you're brand new but still the same. It's like so you know how like in movies and TV shows or whatever, even like in real life, those gas candles, I guess it's called. And you know the flame is like whatever, and then they oil lamps. It's called an oil lamp. And you turn the knob, and then the flame gets brighter and higher, and it gives you more illumination in the room. It's like that with the collective. It's literally like that. So you always had a spark, a fire inside of you, but literally something happened with this Lionsgate portal where it got that flame inside you got turned up, like all the way up, right? It's like you're shining brighter than ever before. So it's like I don't know, your energy is you're different, but you're still the same, right? You've always had the energy. What's different is that there's I don't know, it got turned up. It got turned up. Coming of winter. It comes in lullabies deep within your mirrored flesh. Alas, it is time to lay your quivering chest upon the winter's coming. Coming to winter. I feel like the collective, you've gone through a lot. You really have gone through a lot. And it's kind of like you don't have to stress so much anymore. You don't have to be in pain. You don't have to cry. You don't have to be frustrated, sad, stressed, anxiety, all those negative emotions and feelings and thoughts and battles and things like that. It's kind of like you're done. It's like you're done fighting, right? It's like you don't have to worry about what's going to happen this coming winter. Like back then, people would be like, "Oh my God, do we have enough food? Do we have enough, I don't know, clothes? Do we have enough wood? Do we have enough this? Do we have enough that?" Right? I feel like for a very long time, it's like, do I have enough of this? Do I have enough of that? Right? I have to do more. I have to be more. I have to fight more. But it's like you don't have to do that anymore. You could just kind of relax, especially for this upcoming winter season. It's kind of like you can have a cozy season this winter, collective. Alas, it is time to lay your quivering chest upon the winter's coming. I feel like it's strange to say, but it's like you're gonna be welcomed with open arms this upcoming winter season, right? It's not like you have to go into or for those of you that are around snow, like in the you know I don't know, from like November to February, I guess, right? Or December to February. So it's not like you have to go into the season like all stressed out and worried. And I feel like you're gonna go into the season and it's gonna like welcome you with open arms, right? People look at winter like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, it's gonna be so cold. It's gonna be so cold. Do I have enough food? My heat. I gotta get new winters, or boots, or whatever, right? But it's not like that this season. It's kind of like just you can look out the window and actually enjoy the snow and not like hate it, right? Because a lot of the times, all that fighting, all that negative emotions inside you, it made you just kind of like bitter, like the cold. But now you're just like, wow, this is really beautiful. I'm enjoying this winter. So expect a nice winter, collective. I'm missing something. I feel like also you're not. There's gonna be something about purity. So after the winter season, it's gonna be like that's also gonna be like a cleansing period for a lot of you, like starting fresh, starting over, and that's gonna happen by putting a lot of things. I don't know, to putting a lot of endings to things that are no longer good for you, that are no longer that you need. It could be people, habits, thoughts. You're putting things to rest for good. Okay? So that's what I mean about a cleansing period this upcoming winter. You're putting things to rest for good. So when spring happens for you, you're going to be able to feel fresh light, not weighed down. You don't have to worry about, you're just not going to have to worry about as much. I feel like you're going to be in this fifth house energy for a very long time, right? But it's so you can utilize it for the best of your abilities, your future, your lineage, yourself. So God is putting you in this fifth house energy and allowing you to kind of like do what you need to do this winter season and enjoy it, right? Appreciate it. All right, I think I'm done with that. Let me get one for this pile. Wow. Yeah. So I gotta put this. Hold on. We have rooted, and then potions and spells reverse. Rooted, may you never tell the living ritual that is magic merged within the root of your being, the soil of your soul. May you never tell the living ritual that is magic. And then potions and spells reversed. A pinch of this, a dash of that. Be sure you're sure before you call. Yeah, these people messed up. They did something to you. I feel like there's some sort of a delusion within this group of people because either all of them or one of them in this group of people, they did some sort of magic on you, but the delusion is that they did it for your own good. And realistically, it's kind of like they were getting involved in something that they had no idea what they were getting involved in. It's kind of like somebody who puts their nose in someone else's business thinking it has anything to do with them. It's literally just like that. And it didn't. So this person, they did magic on you thinking it would be for your own good, but it did nothing. Not, at least not the way that they intended it for. They did something thinking that it was, I don't know, like, I feel like they just did too much. It's like, this is somebody who likes to be in everyone's business, and then it's like, who told you to do that? Like, what makes you think that that was a good thing to do? Like, why would you even think that you had a say in someone else's life, destiny? Like, I don't understand why this person thought that doing magic on you for your own good, like who, what? That makes no sense. This person had no idea what they were doing, but the delusion was that they thought they were doing you a favor. That's a thing. They thought they were doing you a favor. I feel like they were very cocky about this, very confident that they were doing you this favor. Like, it's for the good of the collective. You know, we should do this. You know, or I should do that. I feel like it's more we should do this. We should do this. It's for the good of collective. It's like this person was under some weird impression that they knew you better than you knew yourself, or they knew where your life was going, or they knew what your life was going to look like this season around or some shit like that better than you did. And come to find out, like, you're in this energy, and now they're just like, oh, well, can we hang out? So God's like telling this person, like, you better go ask for forgiveness. Like, I'm not the only one that you need to ask for forgiveness from. You need to go talk to the collective. So now they're like, all right, I'll go talk to the collective. But I'm also going to see what the collective is up to, because how? Right? I did this magic, I want to know what's going on. How come they're in this energy? Also, I feel like the magic that they did was to make sure it's something about the flame inside of you. It could have been out of jealousy that they wanted to keep your flame very dim, like an oil lamp. But like I said, this Lionsgate porter, it just got turned up way, 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 way up. Also, this person was trying to do something. I want to say between the ending of March and the beginning or the middle of May. So the ending of March to the middle of May, they were doing some heavy spell work on you. Yeah. See, the problem is with this person that they were doing magic for your own good. That was their delusion, because it really was a delusion. Because one, like, what are you doing, right? Who told you that you can do that? And two, they really wanted to make it seem like it was for your own good, but it was not. It was actually like petty magic. Because again, like, they thought that your fire being too turned up would cause you, collective, more harm than good. As if, like, you didn't know how to handle this energy that you carried within you. As if you didn't know what to do with it. As if you didn't have, like, the tools to maintain this, to handle this, to utilize it. So they thought that they were doing you a favor by keeping your light dim, by your spark, your passions, that lamp turned very low. They thought they were doing you a favor, because, like, it's like, well, the collective is not going to know how to handle all this passion, all this ignite, all this creativity. They're not going to know how to handle it. So let me just do this magic to, like, help them out. Right? That was the delusion. They really thought they were doing you a favor by trying to control your light, because they thought that they didn't know how to handle it, when the reality is they don't know how to handle. Like, if they had this, they wouldn't know how to handle it. And also, their spark is not that bright, or they might not even have any spark inside of them. So because they looked at you and it was just like, well, that light is intimidating, let me turn it down and do them a favor. But in reality, it was just intimidating to them. Hold on. All right, I'm back. Expectation reverse. So whoever this person is, or these people in your family, they're hoping to spy on you. It's not going to happen, because one, I feel like also too, so if they're trying to spy on you with mirrors, it's not happening. It's not working. If they're trying to be like a fly on the wall or send a fly, it's not happening. It's not working out. I also feel like they're doing it to, like, get information, but it's interesting because they think you're getting information. I don't know how they think you're getting what it is that you're getting, right? Whether it be messages, energy, whatever. But they think that if they're able to spy on you, they too will be able to get the same information, or they too will be able to find out how you're doing this, how you're doing that. And it's not working out because God. You're getting your information from God, right? So it's like they can't spy on God. Like, it's impossible. You cannot, like, God knows that you're trying to spy on God. Like, so, come on. Like, it really, they think that they're trying to spy on you, but they're actually trying to spy on God because, you know, God works through you. You get everything from God. So their methods of trying to spy on you, their methods of trying to get information to see what you're trying to do is not working out. Hence, can we hang out? Right? Well, if we get close to collective, we can see how they're doing whatever it is that they're doing. But in order for us to do that, we need a way in. So let's just talk to them and ask them for our forgiveness, right? And use that as like a foot in the door, right? Honestly, that's really going to piss God off because God's telling them that they need to ask you for forgiveness, and they're going to use that as a mode to trying to get foot into the door, right? So it's kind of like they're twisting what they should be doing. They're really going to, hold on. All right, I'm back. What was I saying? House mature man. Hold on. Yeah, I think I already said it all. Can we hang out? There's a habit. These people have a habit, right? They have a habit of, if there's something that they have to do for whatever reason, I don't know, but they have a habit of turning something good and just twisting it and just kind of like ruining it and making it a bad experience. Okay? It could be anything, like, there's like a narcissist in this group. This person has a habit of making things like, I don't know, not fun, or just like ruining the energy, or just like they're supposed to ask you for forgiveness, but instead of doing that, they're gonna like flip it and ruin it by trying to put their foot in the door. They're gonna ruin something for themselves. Something which is crazy to me, because something so very simple as just like, you know, asking for forgiveness, they're gonna somehow switch it and ruin, like make that, like, I just saw 1757. They're just gonna make it worse. Something so simple. It's like you had one job. And they couldn't even do that. So over here we have mature man and house. So you could be this mature man, or you could be dealing with a mature man. But there's a house in here. The lights are on. So it's an active home. It's a full home. Or this mature man wants a full home with you. Or you could want a full home. Whether you are this divine masculine or a divine feminine with a divine masculine. So I did mention in the beginning of the video, when this fifth house came out, it's romance. So a lot of you could be having new romance. Whether you are this mature divine masculine or you are divine feminine, a mature man could be coming into your life. He wants to build a home with you. Or you could be this divine masculine that is going to have new romance coming into their life. And this person is going to be the person you want to build a home with. You know? Either way, there is a mature man who wants to build a home. And there's romance in here as well. Romance. This romance is very, it's got like a hint of, it's like fun. Like, this is a fun romance. There's an excitement as well here. Yeah, it's kind of like, look, affairs of the heart. So this is going to be something that's like exciting. This could be new, and romantic. So I'm going to move on. Let's get some tarot. Yeah. So your oil lamp has been turned up all the way, collective. You're listening to God. You're going to be able to kind of like rest comfortably this winter and enjoy the snow, and not be bitter about like the cold, like, oh, right? You're just not going to be bitter about the cold. You're going to be able to like enjoy it and appreciate the snow for its beauty, not for its potential destruction. And you could be enjoying this with a mature man in a comfy home. Or you could be this mature man enjoying this upcoming winter in this comfy home, you know, waiting to fill it. On the other hand, you have this karmic family members, karmic members, it's a group. And, you know, they want to spy on you. They're nosy. All right, I'm going to do a couple of these and then I'm going to close the reading. Seven of Wands, reverse. Yeah, so that's a problem, right? I was literally just saying how these people think that they're trying to spy on you, right? How do you get this? How did you get that? Where's this coming from? It's all coming from God, right? Well, my hand just started shaking. It's all coming from God. So they think that they're trying to spy on you, trying to be nosy, trying to be a fly on the wall, trying to eavesdrop, trying to do this, trying to do that. They think that they're doing that to you, but they're not. They're trying to be nosy. I don't think they know, but you're getting everything from God. So when they're trying to spy on you, they're trying to spy on God, and that's like a big no-no. So when they do this, they're not being protected by anything, right? So if they're doing magic, calling things up, right? Be sure you're sure before you call. Whatever they're calling up, whatever magic that they're doing, potion, spell work, to spy on you, to get information on you. They're not protected while they do this, which is why I'm saying that whatever they're doing, they have one job, which is just ask you for forgiveness, right? And instead, they're trying to do all of this. They're doing too much. So by doing all of this, not only are they not protected, but they're going to ruin something for themselves, right? They're going to ruin something for themselves by doing all this extra shizzle. They're not protected at all. They're not. Like, they're doing the most. Like, all you have to do is just ask for forgiveness and you're going to do all of this. Like, that makes no sense. And the only reason why is because they would rather take information and steal information and spy on you and know what's going on in your life than walk away and accept that reality. They would rather do all of this. It's like they have to know what's going on with you. They can't accept the fact that once you forgive them, like, that's it. Because they know that that's it, and they don't want that, right? They would rather be somehow in your energy and find out and be nosy. They would rather do that than just kind of like live their own life and just be like, okay, well, it is what it is. I forgive them, or they forgave me. You know, I have to accept the fact that they don't want me in their life. No, that's not it. They're not going to accept that, which is making them do all of this. They're not protected. They had one job, and they're going to ruin something for themselves, right? Because at the end of the day, they cannot accept the fact that that's that. They can't accept that. They can no longer be in your energy. They can't accept that. We have Two of Cups, reverse. Knight of Wands, reverse, and the Lovers. It's interesting because the Lovers is on mature man. Two Cups reverse, Knight of Wands reverse. So one of the things that you're gonna have to do, it seems like, is I talked about putting things to rest, right? this winter season. For a lot of you, it could be a partnership, putting a partnership to rest, a partnership that is no longer feeding you. Okay. So, in putting this partnership to rest, this opens up this door for this lover, this energy, this new romance, fears the heart, this enthusiastic love, right? So you would have to take the roads how it fits, but basically you're gonna have to put one relationship to an end that's no longer feeding you. It's like it's run its course, right? And I'm not saying whether or not it's karmic. I'm just saying that not all relationships are meant to last forever, right? Some relationships are meant to teach us lessons or to help us grow or to help us, within our life during that moment, right? To mold us to be better, to teach us, right? Whether it's about love, patience, communication, healing, whatever it is, right? But now it's time to put that relationship to rest. Be cautious though, because it doesn't seem like for a lot of you, this relationship that you're putting to rest, there might be some drama with that. Whether it's whoever it is that you're ending this relationship with, whether it's a feminine or a masculine, I'm not gonna call them karmic, right? But it's like this person that you're in this relationship with, they're not gonna be too happy about this ending, all right? As like I don't think anybody would when it comes to a breakup. But that doesn't mean it's karmic. It just means that it's time for your next journey, right? Your next journey is this lovers. Some of you, it could be a Gemini, but it sounds wrong. I mean, that's literally what it is. You're gonna have to end one relationship in order to make room for another relationship that's going to be, this is something that's going to inspire you on a deeper level. It's going to help ignite the flames of your soul, all right? Which is one of the reasons why it kind of has to happen in order for you to be your most divine self, okay? But whether or not you want to follow that path, obviously that's up to you. But of course, it also is, do you want to ignite your divine flame or do you want to like just keep it as is, right? There's always room for improvement, right? I'm not saying that, it's just this relationship has run its course, right? It's time to move on. And I mean that in like the best way possible. Like the both of you have learned as much as you could from each other, all that good stuff, la 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 la. All right, last time. Anyways, let's move on, right? Knight of Wands. These people are exhausted by their own attempts. Also, they're exhausted by like how can we, right? Also, they're also exhausted by what are they doing? Like they're just so consumed with like the need of having to be in your energy that they're exhausted, right? And also, whatever they're calling on to spy on you for them, because they're not protected, it's actually taking their energy. It's taking their energy, and it's like they have no energy to do basic daily tasks. It's like to them, they can't accept that once you forgive them, they're gonna like there's nothing else for them in your energy, right? But to them, it's like I'm gonna fight the good fight, right? I'm gonna keep trying. I'm not gonna stop until but they're fighting for nothing really because like their journey is done with you, right? So this could be the relationship. Like you're like, all right, this relationship is done with. Whatever you did, I forgive you, but I'm gonna live my life now, and you go live your life. And this person's just like, this could be the Knight of Wands energy too, like that whole, I can't accept you moving on. I'm not going to accept it. You forgave me, that's enough. So that's like that one scene from Euphoria, where the guy's like, I want to break up. And she's like, okay. And then the guy's like, okay, what do you mean just okay? That's all you have to say? And she's like, well, what'd you expect? You want us to hug or something? So it's like this person's like, I'm begging you for your forgiveness. And you're like, okay, I forgive you. Bye. And they're like, what do you mean? Bye, that's not enough. I need to be in your energy still. Like, what? Like, you're the one who did me dirty. Like, you're the one who did some grimy shit behind my back. I forgive you for it. What do you want? What more do you want, right? Go live your life. Justice. Justice. This is about balance. I feel like this person is really stressed out at the fact that this, first of all, they have no say in your justice, right? It's they just have no say in it. They have no say in it. They can't do anything about this. But this is something that they cannot accept. This justice, the how balanced things are, how even things are. And I also feel like they think that it's just not fair that you forgave them. It's like they want you to like fight to forgive them. They want you to like have trouble forgiving them because at least that way they can still have some sort of footing into your life, right? They just don't think it's fair that it's so balanced out. It's so fair. But to them it's like they don't see it that way. Holy crap, hold on. They don't see it that way. So all they have to do is just ask for forgiveness. But they like to play the blame game. So anyways, this is the reading. I hope it helps. If you need a personal reading, email me. Also, if you are interested in reading my novel, it's currently published at the moment. It's free to read, and it's uploaded periodically. So if anybody, it's a love story, but it's got adult themes to it. All right, so just keep that in mind. But if anybody's interested, let me know. I made a post about it on my community board, so if anybody is interested in reading it, I will post a link. Okay, thanks, bye.